Hey, it's great to be with you again today. I have a friend, we talked, this is years ago, right? And he said to me one day, he says, Joe, I feel like I'm praying, God's just not answering. It's like he doesn't even hear me. It's like I'm just banging my head on the wall. I throw my prayers up and they bounce off the ceiling and fall back down to the ground. And I said, well, God hears you. I said, but maybe there's something going on in your life that is separating you from God. Now, don't throw rocks at me right now. Sin separates us from God, right? Sin is the thing that creates this chasm, this barrier between us and God. God is a pure God, a holy God, and he can't hang with sin. Doesn't want to, doesn't like it, abhors it, right? And so sometimes when we get these sins in our life that, well, they're prevalent, they really take hold of us. Maybe that's the reason why sometimes God doesn't answer our prayers. Maybe he hears, but he wants us to come closer to get rid of some of these things that are separating us from him. And one of the main things that separates us from God is pride. Pride is a great barrier, right? Because you see, when we have this self-pride, this I got it, I can handle it, I don't need anybody's help, I can handle this all on my own, get out of my way, I know what's best for me, that includes God. A lot of times we push God out of the way. Our will is what we want to follow, our will is what we want, and so God's will, well, it takes a second seat, it takes a back seat, it's pushed out of the way. And God says, well, if you're going to push me out of the way, then let's see how this works out for you. And so we need to understand that pride, our selfish pride, gets in the way of our relationship with God. You know, sometimes we just think that, well, I look weak if I give my will over to God. I look weak if I ask for help. You know, the old, I can pull myself up by my bootstraps and do everything because I'm strong, right? Yeah, maybe we are strong, but that's not always what God wants, right? God wants us to have this relationship. God wants us to call on him. God wants us to hear his voice and where he wants us to go and where he wants us to be used so that we can be a light in the darkness